What is up, guys? Matt here, and we are doing that thing that you probably forgot that I do. We're doing a trade review. I know it's crazy, but we're back at it. Um, Another image book because I love my image books. Monstress. First trade, $10 this one. In case you're wondering, this one is $10, and it's pretty thick. This is a thick boy or girl, whichever gender you want to give to this trade. It's thick. It's got a lot in it. It's written by Marjorie Liu, which that's how everyone pronounces their last name. So I'm just gonna do it too because I'm a sheep and I just follow what everyone else does. So yeah, and the art is done by Sana Takeda. Takeda. I like how I like how Takeda sounds way more than that first pronunciation. So I'm gonna stick with that. Um, yeah, written art done by those people. Um, it's set in this steampunky Asian-y world where the main character appears to be human, but is actually what is called an arcanic, which I would explain what it is, but you should just read this and find out because it explains everything in here. It explains so much about the world in this trade that it's awesome. Which makes it okay that it just throws you into the thick of it at the very beginning and you don't really know what's going on. But you learn so much. And one thing that really helps is that at the end of what would be each issue, you get like this little cat lesson. You get taught by a cat. Wait, where is it? Does the first one not have it? No. What? Where is it? Oh my. What? What is happening right now? I'm blown away. I thought there was one in this first one. There's one in the second one, though. I know for sure. Here we go. Look, it's little. You get a lesson by this little cat, Professor Tam Tam. You get taught about the world by Professor Tam Tam. Whew. Probably saw everything that was going on next to that page, but I mean, it's called Monstress for a reason, so big deal. Um. So yeah, it follows Mecha, half wolf. Let you know that she isn't human. Um. And there's kind of this war going on between the humans and the Arcanics. Um. You don't really know. Do you know why at the beginning? I mean, not really. I mean, it's just stuff that you're gonna be learning throughout the book. Um, the very beginning, she is at a slave auction, and she's not buying or selling. I guess it's not selling or auctioning off anybody. She is one of the slaves in the auction, and you don't really know why, but you figure out quickly that she wants to be there. She wants to be auctioned off in order to meet somebody, and that's all I'm really gonna say. Uh, I think this book is really well done. The art is really good. Um, there are like a couple panels in here where, like some of the physical features of somebody was a little off. Um, but overall, it's really good. Um, the writing is super good. If you didn't know, Miss Marjorie here, she's a best-selling author. So, I mean, if that tells you anything, she knows how to write a book. She definitely knows how to write, and that you can see that in this. That she knows how to write a good book. Ooh, dogs! Some dogs playing out there. Oh, one of them was wearing a sweater. That's distracting. Um, so yeah, art's really well done, very well written. kind of a couple hiccups in the art, but overall really good. Um, and sometimes when you just get thrown into a book without really know what's going on, there's like no backstory at the very beginning of what's happening. That could be kind of off-putting and like really confusing. But this book does a very good job of explaining things and trying to make it so you aren't confused at all while reading it. And it keeps you very engaged throughout the entire book. The lessons at the end of what is supposed to be an issue, it's pretty cute. At the same time, very informative. And yeah, I think overall this is a really good book, and you should definitely pick it up if you like violent fantasy, steampunk, Asian stuff, and or image books. If you like image books, definitely. This is my favorite so far that I have reviewed. Out of everything I've reviewed so far, this is definitely my favorite, the best out of everything reviewed. Probably one of God, I don't want to say this and then think about later like, oh no, that's not. No, there's like this, and this. So I guess I'll just like throw into the top 10 of image books that are out right now, because I can't think of like every single image book right now. But there's a lot of image books, so I mean top 10 is pretty good. If I was gonna rate this out of 10, it would probably be like an 8 or 9. It's so good. It's just so good. Oh my god. I want to like show off some art. Oh, and the twist at the end of this book, by the way, is pretty crazy. I didn't expect it at all. Even though maybe I should have, but I don't know. Just like look at this art though. Look at this. Look how good this art is. So nice. The colors are so good. Whew. Love it. It's like really dark a lot of the time, but it's still bright, if you know what that if you get what I mean. Like it's supposed to be like really dark and stuff, but it's also God, there's so many dogs outside right now and they're like all barking at each other. Why does this have to be a thing? Why? Please tell me. Anyways, Monstress, really good. I suggest you pick it up ASAP and pick up the issues that are out right now. There's like 2 or 3, maybe, they're out right now. I didn't even say what this went up to. What does this go up to? 5? I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna keep saying things until I see. It's 1 through 6. Issues 1 through 6 in here. And issue number 1, by the way, is really, really long. Like it was like a supersized issue when number 1 came out. So it's kind of like 7 issues in this thing. If you just go by like how much is actually in here and not actual issue numbers, by the way. But yeah, again, super good. Pick it up, check it out. I guarantee you'll like it. Guaranteed. Oh god, don't fall, please. Okay. We're all good. Yes. Boring end of video stuff that I hate to do so much. Twitter, Instagram, me, Base Delinquents. Facebook, Twitter, Capes and Scowls. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It's pretty interesting. It just started to happen. Capes and Scowls Podcast. Check it out on your favorite podcast application. Website, capesandscowlspodcast.com. Am I missing anything? Check out the creators of this book as well on Twitter and everything. Give them a follow and be like, hey, I watched this review by Matt, who's part of Capes and Scowls, and it was a great review, and now I'm checking out this book because of him. Because that would be cool. I also have Patreon. I have a Patreon. If you want to support me or check it out, link will be in the description. Capes and Scowls also has a Patreon. If you want to support Capes and Scowls as a whole, you can do that as well. And I think that is it. So, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. I love each and every single one of you. Take care.